Alright, let's start with demonstration first, and then break it down a little bit. I seem to use some different fingering kind of in this area here. So I'll talk about like a couple ways you can do it. Since there's quite a bit of movement that's happening here, I say there's a couple ways that might work out pretty well. So anyway, here we go, 120. Here's how it should sound, hopefully. So, if you need to on any of these lines, work it up from 60 all the way up to 120 at least. And the goal is to be able to do the whole thing start to finish at 120. So, break it down to as many small pieces as you need to. So, I think the first part here, I mean, you got that already. No big tricks here. Just make sure that when you're going to this part, you continue to use your fourth finger, third finger, and first finger. Same thing here. Fourth finger, third finger, first finger. So for the pull-off sections, make sure you're getting all three fingers down before you start the pull-off. So get your fourth, third, and first finger down before you hit the pick on 14 here and make those pull-offs. So get those fingers down in advance. So the trickier parts are going to be these last two lines. So if you need to, work up a bar at a time. That's fine. Just play it like 4 times in a row if you think you need to, even like 120. So if you got to do stuff like that, repeating bars several times to get your fingers, where they're supposed to go and get used to that, do that. If that seems helpful for you, do that. So let's go a finger in here for this line. So starting with my ring finger, and remember these picking direction is just like you're strumming chords here. Every down beat has a down stroke, every up beat will have an upstroke. So everything is just always going down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. No matter what. I guess except for the hammer-ons and pull-offs because you're not picking anything. But when it's straight picking, down, up, down the whole time. So here, start with my ring finger going ring, first, middle, pinky, first, middle. And the next bar I'm going pinky, first, third, pinky, first, third. And then this next part, I'm shifting the third highlighted bar there. I'm shifting my hand over to use the ring finger to begin with. So ring, first, pinky, ring, first, ring. Now that one might be a little bit tough to repeat over and over again at a faster tempo. But it is doable, so it's definitely possible if you need to. You just got to jump that ring finger up and down from the G to the E string real quick. And then the fourth highlighted bar there, after doing that, got first, fourth, third, first, third, second. And the last part, so I'm beginning with the pinky. So going pinky, first, second. And then here, I'm opting to keep my hand in the same position. So you could, at this point, after the first 3 notes, you can shift your hand over and go third, first, second. You could do that. You can go 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then you have to shift your hand back over for this. But what I did when I did the initial demonstration, I kept my hand in the same spot. So I went pinky, first, second, pinky, second, third. This actually, I feel, sets me up a little bit better for the second highlighted bar, because now I can start with my first finger, go first, second, then shift my hand over like that. First, second, first, third, fourth, first. So I'm going to play the first 2 highlighted bars now. Again. So I think that's the most efficient way right there. So my recommendation on how to finger that part. All right, so last bit. So now we have third highlighted bar. Go ring finger first, pinky, ring first, ring, and then we got to shift our hands over and go ring first, pinky, ring first, pinky. And I'm hitting that last A note there with the middle finger. So last 2 bars that are highlighted again. And just for the heck of it, here's the whole thing at 60. Get those fingers down. Okay, so take your time with this, just do the best you can. Again, the goal, whole thing up to 120, but you know, if something proves extra problematic and it turns out that you're not able to get it within a week, that's okay, because it's my job to figure out how to get you there. But yeah, and if there's a particular line that gives you more trouble than the others, make that a focus. You know, maybe warm up with that, start with that, and then put the whole thing together. So whatever's causing you the most trouble, make that the biggest focus. If you have any questions, let me know. And I will see you again on Friday.